All right, hey guys, what is up? It is Bibzuda back here once again on the Outlast trials. In this video, we are going to be kicking off my coverage of weekly therapy number 40 here, which is Exit Rush. It's actually another new weekly, although again, a variator that we are aware of from Escalation. Basically, it says right here, 30 seconds to exit trials, which is mostly true, although it's a little bit misleading how it is just said right there. Those of you who know how the variator works will know it's a little bit more nuanced than that. But this is, again, like I said, another new weekly. So we haven't had this one before. It's going to be a new poster, which is a pretty cool looking one as well, although it is very similar in theme to the Limited Rig weekly. Although, I mean, now that I'm looking at it and thinking about it, yeah, they seem to all have a fairly similar theme. I currently have the Thieves Loadout poster out because that's currently the one that has gone the longest without being reran. It was actually originally run back in early access in February of 2024 and has not since been run again. But anyways, we have Exit Rush. Let's see what the trial list is looking like. Okay, we have Cook the Informant, Release the Prisoners, Drill the Futterman, Tilt the Scales of Justice, Shut down the Factory, Punish the Miscreants, Vindicate the Guilty, Poison the Medicine, and Kill the Snitch. Now, Poison the Medicine is absolutely the hardest trial to successfully escape when you have Exit Rush. It is very difficult to get out without taking damage, but it is possible if you prepare sufficiently in advance, as long as you have those items available. Similarly, I mean, Shut down the Factory, if you somewhat stupidly end your factory by shutting down the Sector A, it would be maybe a little annoying to get out of that situation as well. I think this is a pretty good trial list in my opinion. Drill the Futterman, also a potentially difficult one to get out of if you don't know where to go. And Cook the Informant, obviously a new trial that is going to be fun. Vindicate the Guilty in solo, you are a decent distance from the exit as well. It seems unfortunately there is still some sort of whatever this bug is with a white square instead of a variator. I'll hide my camera for a sec so you can see it right there. That white square is in place of what you would assume would be a variator, something like Unreliable Doors or something like that. However, even with that, it is strangely only 4 variators, which seems lower than it would normally be. But given the fact that that white variator doesn't mean anything, it's just going to be increased threat to psychosurgery, and then Exit Rush, which obviously has no effect until the very end of the trial. So these are going to be some pretty standard runs, I guess I would say. So maybe we'll try and switch things up with the loadout and things in general. And obviously, again, Poison the Medicine is absolutely going to be the most difficult. Actually, let me see. Intensive doesn't have the... Okay, so the other difficulties don't have the white box anymore, although they also did on the prior weekly of Limited Rigs. So, yeah, I don't know. And I assume, as always, of course, the tasks are just going to be the 2 basic ones, but there is that new poster available. So looking forward to picking that up. And yeah, we're going to jump into the first trial, which is going to be Cook the Informant, I do believe. Yeah, so that should be a good one to kick us off for this weekly. And of course, we do expect the roadmap at some point this week, so I'm looking forward to seeing what's coming in the future. I'll definitely make a video on that when it does drop. But either way, I'll see you guys at Cook the Informant. All right, here we are at Cook the Informant. We're going to be jumping into this one. I'm going with a bit of a non-standard loadout here, taking X-Ray, Backpack, Strong Arm, and Boosted here. We're going to see how we can do with this setup. I'm going to try and get the 1 cycle on the Witness this time around. I haven't really done that before, but that's part of the reason why I'm trying out Backpack. But yeah, we've been going for some less standard best setups here on the weeklies, since of course I've been grinding Escalation with the best setup. I feel like it can be fun to try switching it up here and there for these weeklies. And we did of course get the health booster, which is completely useless to me in the fact that I'm going for an A+, so that's unfortunate, but we can utilize our X-ray rig and instantly we do complete the daily task associated with it. I think I see a zapper right there. I don't like how it took my night vision off on its own. I was not requesting that. I think that's actually in Chemco, to be honest. And now, of course, we have to wait an absolute eternity to get our X-ray back again. Of course, we also want to be on the lookout for some bricks to get the strong arm hits in. So if we have 2 zappers and 2 bricks, that should be all we need to take out the witness. Oh, nice. So we got a zapper there. Microwave triggers, of course, the real name if you want to be that way. I'm not sure who's seen me, but I'm gonna go over into chemical. I think this is okay. We got that zapper. I don't know if that was the one I saw, but I guess it doesn't really matter. We got one, and there's quite a few brick spawns over here. Or maybe not even quite a few, but enough. There we go. Let's try and avoid getting caught by Mama here. Only problem is we do still need 2 more posters, and of course, with Exit Rush being the weekly, going for the 1 cycle maybe not the most intelligent plan for trying to get out of the trial as safely as possible, since we are reasonably far from the exit. It's also going to be pretty difficult to get flawless on Exit Rush weekly without using stun at the very end to get yourself safely into the shuttle, at least on the Franco trials in particular. I mean, I was hugging the side wall there. I thought that would let me through. Well, there goes the flawless anyway. I guess we don't need to worry about that anymore. Let's see if we can find posters. No. What is that? Oh, that's a Franco trap. Yeah, I'm not seeing any posters. Seems like we're getting a bit screwed in that department. Let's go into the train depot and see if we can find anything in there, maybe. Of course, now we have to deal with the incredibly annoying sanity reduction mechanics. And the tentacles being in our way. Timing on that is crazy. Oh, it's Henrietta. Fantastic. Yes, just what we need. I don't think there's any easy way to lose her on this trial, or on this map at least, that comes to mind. But it's not something I've fully investigated. Of course, we're just okay. We're just in the most horrendous dead end you've ever seen. We're probably just dead, yeah. Okay, well, that's what we get for taking extra. I mean, I could have taken out my brick and tried to hit her, but things were kind of going downhill that whole time. We'll give it another go. The non-standard setup is too tough, guys. Skill issue. Alright, we'll give this another shot. Just, a bit of a series of unfortunate events there, but, I mean, Henrietta coming out and me being in that horribly cornered location definitely was not the combo we were looking for. We do get the battery booster, which is marginally better than the health booster, but still not the stamina booster, which is the whole reason you take boosted, and we're witnessing here in this video the reason why I am not a fan of boosted. It's much better in escalation before you get the full loadout. Like if you don't have self-revive yet or last chance, then you're probably better off taking boosted because it'll help you out potentially with health. Like health boosters are very good to have. Okay, I wouldn't say I'm the best at even using this to see where things are, but I didn't see much useful, honestly. I mean, all we want are bricks and these things. Like, see, I probably could have seen this thing, but I didn't quite know what it looked like. But at least we found it, and we do have 2 bricks here immediately, so that's a good start. And we did grab that original poster. I feel like we can probably find another zapper on our way over, or there could be one down there. Although, it seems we might not want to go down there given the presence of the giant. There's probably one somewhere in the yard here. Of course, we have these doors that we can open, but it is generally not worth wasting your zappers to open them. Actually, wait. So we would need 3 of these now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, I forgot that that is closed. So I think I would need to go have one be dropped outside of the room, and then go get another one, because you need 1 to open the door, and then 3 to just to finish him off with. And there's only one is spawns in there that we can grab. So we'll do that. I'll go over there now. Oh, what? That is an annoying spot for him to be. Yeah, like I still don't even really know the enemy behaviors and stuff on this trial. Still not in escalation. I am hoping it gets added with the next patch, as I'm sure most folks are. With the 3 new MK or the 3 MKs that are missing. I mean, we're still missing Kidnap as well. All right, so we'll drop that there. And then I guess I can just use this again. We still need posters as well, so I do see one in the train, but that's not accessible from this side. That's peculiar. A lot of bricks around in various places, but nothing that I was really looking for was visible. I probably shouldn't have used it in the building, to be honest. I should have come back over here where we actually have full accessibility to everything. I know there is a spawn in here. Oh, there's a couple spawns in here, I guess, because there can also be one right there in the corner. Problem now being, of course, that we do have exit rush, so we have to leave immediately. But if I try and go for this, we don't currently have all the posters, so that is sort of annoying. Not 100% sure where best to look for posters on this map in particular, but we're going to do our best here. Check out the train depot. Hallways are fairly long. Of course, we get this padlocked door in the most annoying location humanly possible. Now we've got Rufus on our ass here, so let's make our leave from that area. Oh my god. Padlock doors. Bro. Okay, let's maybe look a little bit more in the casino. I mean, we got our... Of course, Henrietta comes out as well. We got our first poster at the very start, and I have not seen another one since. Oh, there's one of the zappers, actually. Yeah, see, like, I don't know. X-ray both lasts too long when you know what you're looking for, and not long enough if you're clueless like me. Okay, there we go. Just need one more. I mean, I would probably assume that there would be one somewhere over here. So let's have a scan. Look for the big white square on the wall. There is one right there. But it is... Okay, there is a zapper that we can see very clearly right there, so I'm fine with using one to get in here. Although, I don't know if you can actually get into this one from up above, to be honest. I didn't even think of that, but it doesn't really matter. Because we've got our final poster. Alright, let's see how this goes now with the current plan of... getting the 1 cycle. Again, not something I've done yet before. Of course, there's a boarded up blockade on the bottom of the stairs. For some reason, I thought that was a psychosis mine on the floor. Okay, here we go. Let's see how this goes. Where is the... Oh, it's there. All right, let's try this out. Okay. Oh wait, no. I don't get shot by Franco, but I might. Oh fuck! Forgot about Henrietta. What's going on? See, what happened? This happened last time too when I was doing this trial. I thought I hit him twice, but he didn't. He didn't take all the damage. Like, so now he's still alive even though I used 3 microwave triggers on him. Yeah, I guess it's like bugged somehow. That's awfully annoying. So no 1 cycle for us. I don't know if anybody else encounters that. Again, this is a trial I haven't done a ton, so I haven't had the chance to see these things happen. But now we need to find another trigger as well. Like, I guess technically that could, if it happens to you enough times, result in you not being able to complete the trial because you ran out of microwave triggers, although that seems a little bit unlikely to actually have happened in reality. It's not like an impossible situation. I was going to try and slide off there, but my character decided to just crouch down instead. So we need to find another trigger. There was one upstairs, right, in the casino. I'm assuming this guy is actually all the way back at the spawn, given it has a down arrow, unless he's right there, which I don't see him. Good thing we grabbed the tracker even by accident. It's pretty annoying. Oh wow. Alright, let's try and just run down the stairs here. Oh, yeah! From where, by the way? Where are you hitting me across the map with chip damage? Also, that guy just, like, lagged insanely. Well, unfortunately, that is going to take away our flawless. The nice thing is that we do have... Oh my god, fuck off with potential spam. How is this not... Okay, it doesn't work through the stairs. Okay, and he is dead, so one of the 2 hits did work, but one of them didn't for whatever reason. I'll have to watch back that video, because that is kind of annoying. And sadly, Franco, of course, shot us from a mystery location, so we're not going to get the flawless, but we still should have the A+. Yeah, a little bit sad that didn't work out the way I wanted. A+, 9 minutes, 50 seconds, cook the informant, exit, rush, psychosurgery here. Obviously, in that specific case right there, and in many cases, exit rush was beneficial, although it would have been more of a concern had we needed to go across the entire map. Did receive that 1 damage, which is sad to have that 1 blemish on the grade, but what are you going to do? Franco going to be Franco sometimes when you're going for those flawless. But yeah, that's it for this trial. Let me know if you guys have experienced that issue in the comments, or if you've had no issues one cycling the witness. Or, I mean, maybe there's something I messed up exactly. I'm not totally sure, but yeah, that's it for this one. We still got plenty more trials. I think it's actually 6 MKs first and then the 3 full trials in this one. So we'll be off to the next MK. I'm not totally sure of the order, but I'll see you guys for that. Big thanks to all my channel members. Names going to be popping up on the screen here. Really appreciate all the generous support from you guys. And of course, those of you subbed on Twitch as well. One thing that I am definitely going to forget to say during this is to smash the like button, because we don't have to hit the button to get out of the trials. But yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe as well if you want to see some of the future Outlast content we got coming. See you guys in the next video. Peace out.